Ladies and gentlemen, happy International Women's Day to the 3 women who regularly watch content on this channel. Happy International Women's Day. You know who you are, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks very much for commenting on the streams and all the rest of it. You are very much appreciated. I think there's probably more than 3 female viewers on this channel, to be honest. I don't obviously know exact numbers. I think there's certainly probably 4. I think the 4th one maybe lurks and doesn't post in the chat. And probably my mum's in there as well somewhere. So I reckon we've got a small contingent here. But there's definitely 3 who are very prominent on the channel now. And you are very, very welcome here. All right. But on International Women's Day, it's a good time, I think, to reiterate a very simple message that's nevertheless very, very important. And that is this. In certain areas of the men's self-help sphere, and even in the men's dating sphere, there's a lot of misogyny. There's a lot of misogyny, you know? There's a lot of people writing comments about women are this, women are that, blah, 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 hating on women. It needs to stop, all right? It's not relevant to what we're talking about, okay? I wrote on Instagram earlier, there are bad apples, female and male, and there are good actors, female and male, okay? Now, I'm not saying for 1 second that you shouldn't be critical of certain things that women do or certain things that individual women do. Of course, it's your right to be critical. We can all be critical, that's fine. But to single out a whole gender, you know, to basically crap on the entire time in your anonymous, because these people never show their faces, in your anonymous online comments is frankly a waste of your energy, and it's an example of you blaming an external thing, in this case a gender, for your inability to make the kind of life that you want, for your inability to get the results in your life that you want, okay? There's no point in criticizing an entire gender, okay, because you're not getting the success you want either in dating or in business or, you know, whatever else it is, right? So we need to eradicate this, and certainly on this channel, I am very, very firm. I won't allow any of that kind of misogynistic commentary, that sort of misogynistic talk. And I'm not trying to virtue signal here, for God's sake. And we're going to see people in the comments below going on about, yeah, hey, bro, hope she sees this and all that kind of thing. It's not even that. It's just that it is an illogical position to hold, to be permanently pissed off with 50% of the population, okay? It's just, it's not working in your favour. But even more than that, if you want to have a good dating life, if you want to have fun, if you want to have an enjoyable, fun, pleasant dating life, all right, and you actively are against or are highly disapproving of, at the very least, the people that you are seeking to attract, that is to say, the 50% of the population, the females that you want to learn to get better with, then my message to you is very simple. It's a really bad mindset to have, and it's going to put you back, okay? Because if you go out and you've got that kind of negativity on you, then the women that you interact with, even if you think you're disguising it really, really well, the women that you interact with are going to pick up on it, okay? Women are very, very perceptive. They're going to pick up on it, okay? And it is going to do you absolutely no favours whatsoever, because that kind of negativity is the opposite of attractive. It's the opposite of sexy, okay? So even from a purely self-serving point of view, the misogyny, the hate, it's not doing you any favours, okay? But just from a logical point of view as well, you know, as I said, there are good actors, there are bad actors in both genders, and you know, people tend to be self-interested, right? We all tend to be somewhat self-interested. You know, I'm somewhat self-interested. A lot of people I know are self-interested. A lot of women I know are self-interested. A lot of men I know are self-interested as well. We tend to want to get the best for ourselves in any particular sphere or scenario, okay? I don't think that's particularly abnormal. I don't think that's anything to be shocked about. I think that's just kind of like what you'd expect, okay? So, as I say, instead of using that energy to be hating on, a gender and making that your agenda, see what I did there? It's far better to take that energy and use it on improving yourself instead, okay? And it's going to be far less damaging, far less corrosive than some of the stuff that I see online. Thankfully not on this channel, because I think most people that come to see this, the stuff that I'm putting out, are pretty sensible, well-adjusted people, and they don't fall down that rabbit hole. But if you are somebody who's watching this and, you disagree with what I'm saying, then, and this should be called Unsubscribe Week, I would ask you to unsubscribe from my content, because it's incredibly negative, it's incredibly damaging to you, but also to the general social fabric. I've got female friends, I love women, I love hanging out with women, spending time with them, female energy, all of that good stuff, okay? As I say, it's a completely ridiculous position to be in any way dismissive of an entire gender. It just doesn't make any sense, and it's not going to do you any good, okay? So I hope this rant's making some sense. I hope that you can see where I'm coming from, and as I say, it's not coming at it from the point of view of sort of like virtue signaling for the sake of it. I just think it's ridiculous, and to be frank, I'm ashamed to be in any way associated with an industry that promotes that, or doesn't even promote it, kind of attracts that sort of thinking, right? Because it's the wrong mindset to have. It's no good. All right. I think I've made myself clear. I thought today would be a good day just to do this little rant. International Women's Day. If you're watching this and you are a woman, I hope you're having a good day. If you're watching this and you're a man, I hope you're having a good day, and I hope that you are looking at ways to improve yourself and to, slowly trudge the road to self-fulfillment, which is what we're all kind of doing here, or certainly I'm doing anyway. On that note, I'm going to leave it now. If you want more content from me, if you want exclusive private content from me, behind the scenes stuff, stories, actionable tips and advice, news, giveaways, discounts, all of that good stuff, for God's sake, get on my daily email list. Get on my daily email list. I can't emphasize it anymore. The link is going to be in the description below. Get on that email list. You will thank me for it. Or you probably won't thank me for it. You'll just read the emails. But you will be glad that you did, because I put loads of free content out in that email list. It's where all my new stuff goes first. And yeah, you're going to love it. So get on there. And it doesn't cost a penny, and it never will. Happy International Women's Day. See you again very soon. Bye-bye.